All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierre's movie reviews. Tonight, we got another movie review for you. It's called Incendies. What did you guys think about this movie?
Joe?
I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Excellent story.
Yep.
Excellent characters and the way the story is told.
Mm-hmm.
Jaw-dropping reveal.
You keep looking at me. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know if you guys saw that coming, but
Definitely not.
I mean, yeah, not... Exactly, no.
no.
No, definitely not.
But it is great storytelling. And then it's hard to judge because the things I don't like about it are what make it a good, confusing
I think
story.
I know what you're talking about.
I
It's
don't
very
know.
slow. You have to really be invested.
There were some intense scenes,
Yeah, I feel like
though.
it was
Yeah,
long.
it was. It was long, yeah.
It wasn't a super long movie. It was a little bit over 2 hours, but it felt long.
Yeah, it dragged at times, but those times
But yeah,
really contributed
when
to the
you're
story.
Yes.
when you're it's too long, then it's oh my god, there's gunfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is dragging on, and then it's oh hey, here's murder.
The bus scene, yeah.
Yeah.
The bus scene is intense, isn't it?
I don't know if you said the plot, Ben, but it's about
Oh, yeah.
set in the Lebanese Civil War
Yeah.
times. And a mom gives her son and daughter a note, in her will.
Yeah, the movie starts. They're sitting with the dude reading them her will.
Yeah, what's that guy called?
A
what's that
conservator?
job called? Something like that, yeah.
But it's really just their mom's boss. He's not even really
Right.
he's just she
Yeah.
trusted me. I loved her like family. So let me read you her will.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's supposed to give her a note for them not to open
Notary, I think, is the name.
for when they find their dad and brother. And they think their dad died a long time ago, and they have no brother.
Yes.
So they're very baffled.
Well, yeah, she gave her the one to find their dad, right?
Yes.
And then her brother to find apparently their other brother that
Right.
they didn't know they had.
Yes.
Right.
And that's when the wheels are set in motion. And she's really the only proactive character. He doesn't give a crap.
No, he don't. Well, yeah, he doesn't.
Not until later.
Not until later on, but
Well, I mean, I think because of what unfolds, you kind of realize why maybe he had a strained relationship with his mom.
yeah.
She probably wasn't very loving towards a son who reminded her of a raper.
Right. A rapist son/father, yeah.
A graper.
Right. Yeah. But yep, like we said, beautifully told. One of the things that bothered me though was that it felt like that pool encounter seemed a bit by chance, didn't it?
Yes, but also, I mean, obviously I've never been in that situation, but I feel like it is a bit of a reach to be just seeing him made her have a stroke and die.
I think,
That's what happened.
I know, but I think that was pretty cool that,
Yeah, I mean,
your brain just, broke when you seen him,
but that's crazy to think about.
Well, that was her just realizing that was her son and
Yeah, I know,
the
but
dude.
then-
So,
It killed her. That's like in movies when people die of fear and you're like, that's...
I mean, I've never been raped
Crazy.
by my kid,
Right.
so I don't know how I'd react if I seen him
I mean, true.
and didn't know. My brain would probably break
Spoiler
too.
You've never
Yeah.
been raped by your son and had a son with your son?
No.
Or two twins with your son?
Yeah, bizarre.
What are you, a weirdo?
I mean, the first thing I noticed, I hate most Radiohead. So it was a rough start for me.
I don't like it either.
Just blaring Radiohead shaving little kids' heads.
It kind of fit with the movie. But
Yeah.
You guys know that was him, right? Though I mean
Yeah.
her son,
Yeah,
the rapist.
The freedom fighter.
Yeah.
Or the kid soldiers.
Uh huh.
And then,
Because she had a kid with the other side of the Civil War,
yeah,
and her brother shot the dude.
correct.
And then he was just shipped off into the war.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yep.
And what's the nurse midwife or whatever?
That was
Tattooed his
her
foot,
that was her
so-
grandma.
Oh, well, yeah. Just tattooed his foot somehow.
and then gave him to the
so
orphanage,
she'd be able to recognize him.
and then rescued her because they were going to kill her too. Her brothers were going to shoot her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a vertical ellipsis tattoo.
But in the beginning, also, the brother shouting in the streets is an odd way to try and show her that you're at peace. He's just screaming at his sister like, I'm at peace. I don't need to do this. And he's just yelling in the middle of the street that he's at peace.
Yeah, he says, I'm so freaking peaceful.
I could tell early on, like, it might feel like drawn out and long. Because even just the beginning scene, like them sitting with the guy, telling them the will, it was like, you can tell, like,
there's a lot to do.
They're gonna really like.
By the way,
show you.
Who leaves such a quest post-mortem?
Okay, that was
my one gripe and knock.
If you
Was
want
like, what is the mom doing?
we'll just get to the
What's
end.
her motive?
Well, that's my whole thing is.
Why did she do it?
I agree with the kid, her son. Now she was a shitty mom.
Yeah.
Like that's not a good thing. Like
No, why would you?
I get that she's like thinks she's tying up loose ends or whatever, but like now they have trauma they didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
Like now they're in a weird emotional spiral because you're dead. Now they found out that their brother is also their father, who's a rapist and a murderer.
Yeah, but like...
And then even the guy, the rapist guy, at the end, like he reads the first letter that's like a mean letter to the father, and then he reads the letter to the brother,
which is like loving.
But the mom knew he was both of them.
Yeah.
So like,
How can she split that?
Well, he knows it's from her.
Yeah.
And then he runs out to find like his children / siblings, and they're gone. So now, not only is he a rapist and a murderer, he's also like has children / siblings that now he'll never see again.
Oh, his life's ruined.
Yeah, they're not patching things up with him.
He's most likely going to kill
I
himself.
don't think she cares about his life being ruined. But
No.
the kids, like,
But that's
How
what I
is
mean.
that a way
So,
to tell him? Like,
it's like just ruining everybody involved.
Yeah.
Like she's like, you know what? I'm gone. I don't have to deal with this mess. Let's drop a bombshell.
Right.
Let's shake
it
things
was an
up.
insane way to do it.
But playing devil's advocate or whatever, like, if you're the kids, wouldn't you want to know all the information? Or?
Probably not.
Not all that. No.
Honestly, not. Because then I'd probably be in jail because I'd probably kill him.
100%. I wouldn't have handed him a note. I would have killed him.
Yeah. That was odd, though, that they didn't really show emotion when they were handing him the note. They were just like...
Yeah, they just like hand it and like
Here
run
you
off
go.
like little kids.
Like, it was kind of...
I mean, I think they knew it was going to crush him.
Yeah.
Like, wreck his life, knowing
Yeah.
that. Because he thought he was all good, leaving the country and being, like, in a nice new civilization. And
Yeah.
war criminals do that all the time.
Oh yeah,
Disappear into another country. Like,
That is okay.
the Nazis and stuff.
I just saw a trailer for a movie that is not new, but I've never seen it and I can't find it to watch. My Neighbor Hitler. And it's about a guy in South America, like an old curmudgeon type guy who so like doesn't interact with his neighbors and stuff, and he thinks that his neighbor is Adolf Hitler, like escaped to South America and is still alive. Nice. And he's just telling everybody in the village like,
Wow.
it's Hitler. And
Wow.
then, but it's like a comedy, so it looks great.
That same old plot.
But
Keep rehashing it.
the twist in this, I feel like it can only be compared to Old Boy.
Very much so. It is a real jaw dropper.
I mean, working up to it, I was like, something brutal is about to happen here. But you never think that, even watching it. Like, there's no way that is where we're going.
Who would have known? Can 1 + 1 be 1? Is like the reveal. Who would have known?
It is a cool way to do it, and the way she reacted was cool. She,
Yeah.
like, gasped.
Well, and it's crazy too, because then like they're talking to people, like, because it just shows you everything is like flashbacks to explain everything, and then when he's talking to the guy and he's like, oh, so like my father was in the prison with my mother and her rapist, and he's like, no, they're like the same guy,
Yeah.
and like it's so weird because like they just sit down with these old dudes who obviously were also war criminals. And just have like a nice little conversation, like, and then he's like, how sure are you that this is like your father? And he goes, well, I mean, she was pretty sure. She sent us on this quest.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I hate to break it to you, but they're both the same person.
Yeah, her whole story is, like, amazing, though. Her acting and everything throughout her whole journey. The mom is insane.
yeah.
Oh, well, just the whole movie, like, shot well.
She was
acting
great. Yep.
Well made.
The bus scene is brutal.
The sound was awesome.
It was,
Like
yeah.
how the sound was incorporated to the movie, into the movie. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
She gets on the bus with those Muslims,
But-
like the anti-Christian group that takes them out.
Yep.
She tries to save that Muslim girl, and, like,
And she gets gunned down.
Yeah.
Man.
it's brutal.
Some brutal parts. Some real jaw-dropping moments.
That's being shocked into a stroke is crazy.
I think her brain literally broke.
Yeah.
Which is like a comedic thing to say about something like a scene, but I could see that happening in that moment.
Yeah.
Being like, no.
Such an odd place to do it, too, at a public swimming pool.
I think that's like the whole point. Like it was like a disarming, like nonchalant location, like meeting. Like it's gonna happen in like the most random, not scary place.
Yeah.
Like,
Not to mention she had no idea that her son was a rapist.
yeah. Well,
Raped her.
her rape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she had no idea until she saw the tattoo
Yeah.
and then saw his face at the
Well,
same
yeah, like,
time.
that's
She's
what,
like,
she like was terrified because she saw the rapist and then saw his foot and
Yeah.
then realized it was her kid.
imagine
and then
processing
just,
that all at once.
like, Yeah.
I forget his name, but what if she's seen his tattoo and she's like, Jerry, is that you?
Like Malik or something like that.
Yeah. Something along those lines, yeah.
But yeah,
Merrick.
making them undertake that quest, knowing full well, like, and giving them like two separate quests, knowing full well that it's going to lead them to the same person,
Yeah.
is diabolical.
Terrible mother.
It is.
But like she seemed like a good mom at the pool. So like, what was the relationship between
As soon-
the
like,
kids?
as soon as all the reveals stuff started happening, I'm with Simon. She's not a good. She's a better secretary than she is a mom.
Yeah.
100%.
Because that's what he told her boss. He goes, "Listen, I know she's a great secretary, but she was my mom.
If
She
she
wasn't great."
if she lived with all that information, then why
And then
give it up when you die?
Well, then also
There's no point.
the guy, like the conservator of her will, going along with the ride,
Yeah.
like in the car with them to deliver those letters, and he also knew the truth, is crazy. Like he's like, I just want to see how this shakes out. Let me not tell them, even though I know,
Yeah.
and sit in the back seat and watch them hand these notes to that guy.
I mean, there's no way a mom could tell their kids that, like to their face. And
I mean, it'd probably be better than doing this.
Yeah.
Especially like if you're on your deathbed, people
should have just
know
never
you're
told them.
Well, I mean, I get wanting to tell the son because I think that's why he thought she was a bad mother, because she didn't treat him as well as she treated the sister. Probably because he reminded her of
Possibly.
the rapist. And then
The rape-
come to find out, oh, yeah, it definitely reminds me of him because he's your brother, ain't your dad.
The rapist for 500.
Mm-hmm.
Alex.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like, they'll never want anything to do with him, deservedly. He's a rapist, murderer, torturer by trade.
Yeah.
But he's their brother.
And their dad.
Right.
Like two people that you should love unconditionally, but there's
Papa,
some
brother.
conditions here. It's crazy.
Blood is everything,
Yeah.
okay?
What if they just showed him walking up and giving him a huge hug in the end? Like, we found you finally.
Like, Dad, can you get us a Happy Meal? Like, just acting like kids.
We've missed so much time.
Post-credit scene.
just playing catch or something.
Yeah. That's good.
Dude, that's crazy. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, those, like the mom doing that is what makes it like a crazy good like
Yeah,
storytelling.
it has to do that to work.
But also,
Yeah.
that's what makes me like
you to be
not
invested.
Like it. Like I'm like,
It
what
is-
a terrible
It is contrived.
thing to do.
It's just very like, yeah.
There's a lot of happenstance
Yeah.
stuff that is pretty far fetched to like happen. Reading at
Right.
the pool and then stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you have to just
But that's
roll
what-
with it for
what-
the story to be so
I feel
good.
like it felt like a book almost.
It's a
Like not how stuff usually gets revealed in a movie, but
Yeah.
like when you're like if you're actually enthralled in a book, like that's how stuff gets revealed.
it's a play, I guess.
Oh, that okay, yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense.
It was very good, though.
Originally a play.
It was very good. I enjoyed it
Yeah,
a lot.
very well done. Beautiful shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Everything about it's great. It's probably not good for a rewatch, but I mean,
Yeah.
or to recommend to somebody.
Yeah.
Because Kate was like asking me what the stuff was, and I was like, I don't want to ruin your day, so I'm just gonna, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to
Oh
be
yeah,
kicked off of me.
she'll be mad for
Yeah.
sure.
That's hilarious. All right. You guys want to get to ratings?
Sure.
I gave it an 8.
Same.
So did I. Wow,
Oh,
this is
man.
the first time I think in a long time.
Podcast
we're all
is
three
over.
the same
Wow.
exact-
Can't do
Across
this
the
anymore.
board. Yeah. Okay. Watch it ASAP. Watch it whenever, or skip it.
See, that's a tough question, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you like stuff like
Sure.
what was that movie me and you watched, Ben?
Come and see.
Yeah, if you like stuff like that, I mean, you're gonna like it, I guess.
It's
'Cause
dark.
That's what the
yeah.
bus scene
Not-
reminded me of.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah, but the
Bleak.
whole movie isn't like bleak like that. It's just like
I mean, every time it's not slow, it's that bleak.
that's true. Yeah,
it's
rough
pretty bleak.
throughout,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty bleak.
it's about, yeah, you got me. It's about a civil war.
I mean, every time you're like, wow, this is going slow. Where's this going? Oh, they shot her lover in the head. Oh. Yeah. She's on a bus full of children being massacred.
Oh, she got raped and
Yeah, she got raped, and then the guy goes, sing now.
and her son is her baby daddy.
By her brother dad.
Yeah.
Literally, the only reason she was raped is because she was singing in prison, and he's like, I don't like that.
Just trying to break her.
I don't like you singing, lady.
That's
Well,
one
no,
more
well,
thing.
I don't think it was his decision.
That's just what he did. Yeah, they
I
sent him in there to
think,
break
I think he was like the weapon they used.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Another thing that bothered me was that she killed like the huge nationalist like politician or whatever, and they didn't kill her. They were just like kept her in prison.
Yeah.
oh yeah, they like to torture
Didn't
people.
immediately. I know, but didn't immediately kill her.
Oh,
They did that.
they like to torture him.
And how did she get out?
I think they just eventually let her.
Yeah,
go,
they just
'cause they
let-
couldn't break her.
They just are like,
That's crazy.
which is crazy that like does happen in real life. Like they just are like, eventually you're like, oh, the war's over, I guess. Go ahead,
Yeah.
live your life.
Go write some letters, mail them to your kids.
Go swim in a pool and find your baby
Go to
daddy.
a
Tell
pool
your
and
friends
make
about
son.
me.
Yeah, right. All right, yeah. Yeah, good movie though. You check it out. I mean, I'd say let's. Would you guys say watch it ASAP or what?
So if you're really in for gonna be invested in a huge story, an amazing story.
Yeah, whenever.
Or if you're interested
Whenever.
in his movies, because he's done some big stuff since.
Yes.
Tons of big stuff.
Sicario, Blade Runner, Dune.
Dune.
Yeah. Yeah. But Arrival. But yeah. What do you guys say? Wait, watch it whenever.
I'd say whenever.
Yeah, whenever. Whenever
watch
sounds
it whenever.
good.
That's
Gotta be a
fine.
real movie buff.
Yeah,
to
don't
watch it.
and don't watch it on a day you want to be happy. Like don't watch it on a summer day where you're looking forward to lighting off some fireworks or something.
Or
Just-
riding your bike or something.
Yeah. Or also don't watch it if you're suicidal or depressed.
Man.
Like
Just
if-
don't watch it.
Just if you're having a middle of the road day, you could watch it and then it's gonna make you
Watch
depressed.
something happier.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our review for Incendies. We'll catch you later.